Hey everyone. So I just beat the Bahamut Extreme Trial with less than 15 turns, way less than 15 turns, and this is the team I'll be using. Like I said, I am showcasing Near Vision Lightning's DPS capabilities in this one. But yeah, I'm also using last gen for this. He's not necessary, you can entirely do this with Near Vision Lightning as well. So let's go through the team. Assassin Shadow, main job, Katana in Peril, and LB Phil. That's pretty much the most important things he does. He's immune to confusion, everyone needs to be. And the rest really doesn't matter much. Erasure, healing stuff, confusion immunity, rest really doesn't matter. Maximum spirit for a lot of heals, but that's about it. Brave Shift, same deal, pure healing. And LB filling. LB filling is one of her most important duties in this fight, which we're gonna use the Brave Shift for. Next up, FaZe. Ever since the shield buff, she's even way tankier than before, which is a nice bonus. Instead of Fortified Cuirass, we got a new one. It's the Dark Steel Heavy Armor. You can use that. No, you cannot use that. What did I get? Oh no, never mind. I'm mistaking this with something else that we will get very soon. Chest piece. Anyways, she has a lot of resistances, as you can see, most notably light, dark, ice, lightning, and especially water. Now, whenever the boss does his wind attack, it's going to hurt a lot. The same for the earth attack. But we've got the Brave Shift for that. Whenever he does that, we can just Brave Shift and go to the other form and just tank it all like a boss. We're not gonna need it. This fight closes out on turn 7, by the way. These are the abilities. She's using her own vision card. And in her Brave Shift, you might remember this from my very first clear, she's using Behemoth Suit for a 10% or 5%, since the boss is dual race, damage mitigation, physical and magical towards Beast. The rest of it is pretty much standard procedure. A lot of defense for the physical attacks, and rest the usual. Last gen base form for LB filling, as you can see. I could have used the Dragon's Brush. I forgot about it, that I have it. I had this equipment done a week ago where we didn't have, or where I didn't have the Dragon's Brush. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You can use Dragon's Brush instead of Limited Moon. Probably even the better option here, and you'll be good to go. Brave Shift, on the other hand, is fixed, as it has a lot of stuff, as you can see. True Murasame, so he also profits from the Katana in Peril. It's only 12.5% instead of 25%, if I'm not mistaken. And let me just check before I have to, have another one of my editing skills come out where I have to admit I did a mistake. It's a 15% Katana Emperor, so last gen has 7.5% increased damage from his Katana. And the rest of it, a lot of Beast Killer, a lot of, Dragon Killer. He's using Riku's Vision card. And he's at 300 Beast, 300 Dragon, and 300 LB damage. So he's pretty much good to go. And please keep note, he's EX +2. Just like my Near Vision Lightning, she's also EX +2. So keep that in mind. But this is entirely possible with an EX +1 Lightning as well. So don't worry about that. Now, I don't have the full weapons. I don't have Black Sparky. I don't have Rain and Phoenix STMR. I don't have Lionheart Squalls STMR. Those are the really good ones. They have super high variance, high attack. Most of them have LB damage, such as Black Sparky. The friend unit I'm gonna use, Geared, he's fully decked out. This guy has Black Sparky. It has more than 100% attack on it, it's just ridiculous. And as you can see, my Quadra Katana doesn't even have the rare, which is quite unfortunate. I never got it, but I'm gonna try to get it on the next item world. But it has 50% innate attack power, attack percent increase, which is pretty handy. And it's a good katana in general, as well as, well, since we are using a katana in Pearl, this is a very good choice. But yeah, I would have liked Black Sparky. That's better. Other than that, as you can see, a lot of LB damage, Glacial Battle Garb for Dragon Killer, more Dragon Killer over here. No, Beast Killer, sorry, Beast Killer. And she's using X-Stars, Near Vision X-Stars Vision card for 100% attack from wearing a katana. She is also only 50% immune to Confuse, but that doesn't matter as we're going to shift in her Brave Shift on turn 1, where she is immune to Confuse, and I used Hairpin of Purity for that. So what's important here is that she's wearing double rods. The friend unit is sadly not wearing double rods, but it doesn't matter, it's only a 3% difference or so. And we're going to manage. And as you can see, the Brave Shift is entirely built for LB fill. So she has 1200 LB fill, 200 LB fill rate, which is awesome. That is all we're gonna need from that. She's gonna ATB charge in here and then just LB the boss away. And that's pretty much the gear. And now you're gonna see my kill of Bahamut, so have fun with that. And we are also using Geard's Envy Lightning. He's very well built. He has Black Sparky, which is awesome. It has super high variance and provides, he has pretty much pitch perfect. It's that is 55, it's 100, 112 attack power just from this weapon. I don't know. This is ridiculous. And it's good, it's a 30% LB weapon. I'd love to have this, and I've been thinking whether I should get it. I have a 50% STMR Moogle lying around, and I have 3 O-lifts for that. I might actually get this with the next item world. It's such a good weapon, especially for Near Vision Lightning. And as you can see, the rest of the gear is very, very good. There's literally nothing to complain about. It's that strong. And he's using Keyblade Graveyard Battle. So he's got 145 Beast and Dragon Killer, 285 LB damage, which is awesome. It is a lot better than mine, to be honest. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to show the Brave Shift. Brave Shift sadly is only using 1 rod, but will manage. It's fine as is. Shouldn't be too much trouble. He's got 125 Beast, 200 Dragon Killer. It's fine. So let's give this a go and hopefully cap this one out this time. Especially within 15 turns. But I'm fairly confident that if I don't mess up, this is going to be an easy 15 turn clear, especially with ES plus 2 lightnings. Let's start this off by phasey shifting and splash fighting, narrates kissing. Assassin is going to triple, concealing, jam, stab. Both lightnings will shift. The only thing that might ruin this whole run is if Geard's lightning gets confused. He only has 50% confusion immunity. That might ruin the whole thing, but we'll see. And let's have, what's the name, Erasure, use anti-force stratagem, as well as 4-element barrier for phasey. Last gen is just going to Azure Flaming, double gleaming. And both lightnings are going to use ruin, ruin, ruin. Ruin, ruin, ruin. Because disaster is coming next turn, so we do have the full duration of the breaks while we DPS down the boss. 69, hello. Yeah, the friend lightning got confused. It's 50% chance. Not even surprised at this point this happened. At least she only attacked herself. So we gotta get rid of it, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know, does she even have ways to remove? I could have used Unyielding Stratagem, yeah, I probably should. I should have. Let's check her shift form, I believe she can, yeah, so let's Asuna. Really? Yeah, she can double cast this if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I really don't like this, leaving FaZe exposed like this, but we should be fine. FaZe usually survives this easily. So Assassin is Shadow. I can't talk today. Shadow Step 3 times, meaning my lightning has to Disaster and Ruin twice. And last gen is just going to Gleaming. So this throws us back a whole turn, but we should manage. So FaZe is going to get hit hard by Atomic Ray. But she usually survives this without issues. Okay, so next turn the boss does absolutely nothing, which is pretty cool. So let's use Shadow Step 3 times. This lets us go down to 26. It's 11% next turn. We're gonna go for turn 5 instead then. Okay, so let's have Lightning do Surge, Ruin, that is 10%. And the other Lightning does Surge, Ruin as well. So we are at, I was about to say 6% left. No, alright, 9%, right. The friend Lightning doesn't have her stuff. Okay, but it's fine. Not even bad at this point. So next turn we're gonna prepare. How long is the imbue? It's 4 turns. So we're gonna burst on turn 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so the imbue is going to last long enough. So let's imbue Ice, Flaming, and Gleaming. The boss is not going to do anything next turn, so let's just Rip Current Splash White. We're not going to use FaZe's Imbue and Amplification because we don't have light resistance debuffs. And without the light resistance debuffs, why even Imperil to begin with? Alright, and Erasure is going to heal FaZe. And she is also going to give FaZe some general mitigation, which she doesn't need, she just used her better ones. But it's fine, so the boss skips the turn. And on the next turn, FaZe is going to get hit very hard by Mega Flare, but we're gonna use Lagoon Shell as well as 1 stack of Marine Wall. We've got 2, we're not gonna need more, and this way FaZe should easily survive the very next turn. Alright, so Lightning is going to ATB charge the friend Lightning as well. Fills both the LB gauges, boosts LB, boost attack, etc, etc. So we are good. Shadow is going to conceal once, submerged as a second action, and Shadow Step once, so we land at 1%. There we go. Last gen is going to Father Sunbones, Dragon Slayer, and Complete. And Erasure is going to shift back and fill LB gauge twice. So once with Sustained Stratagem, which is 5 LB crystals, and following that up with Anti-Force, which is another one. There we go. And last gen probably fills the rest. Okay, so FaZe hopefully survives. She should though. Yeah, not even a challenge. There wasn't even 8k. Okay. So both lightnings shift back and LB. The first one is not going to do much damage as it as the lightning amplification. Oh, he doesn't have his LB ready. What? Anyway, it doesn't matter even. We can just Shadow Step, concealing twice. He's... Yep. Where was I? So the lightning amplification of lightning's LB is at the very end, so after the damage is done. The second LB then is where all the damage comes from, or the subsequent LBs are where the damage is then coming from. Now, unfortunately, we cannot fill LB gauge to full for both lightnings this turn, but we can shift again next turn, making things a little bit more easier. In the meantime, we can though buff damage, so we're gonna Hunter's Stratagem on both our lightnings. And FaZe is going to Healing Ripples and a Deep Sea Sorcery for herself. She should be still fine on her cover, right? Yeah, 2 more turns. Okay, but first of all, let's do some damage. Let's have the girls go. Wait for the chain to build. Cap. Oh yeah, that is a lot of damage. Alright, and FaZe fills LB gauge. Okay. Let's shift Eurasia. And she's going to fill a lot of LB now for us with a Benevolent Combat Stratagem. It's 40 LB crystals. That's a lot. It almost entirely fills the LB gauge for the party. And let's use Protector Stratagem as well. So we are very close. That's why we got Shadow. He's gonna Concealing Shadow 3 times. We can just repeat now. Let's do our damage first. And now this turn we're gonna deal even more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We might actually even kill the boss on the next turn. So yeah. And this is such a crass difference to when I did this before. When I did this before, the boss was at usually 50-60%-ish. I don't know even what went wrong, but apparently EX plus 2ing fixed this by 30%. I don't know. Anyway, let's use Benevolent Combat Stratagem, and the last one really doesn't matter. Protectors, I guess. Shadow just fills triple LB gauge. Come on, my lightning has a 2, right? Yeah, and this closes out the fight. Let's wait, cap, and we're done. I think this was even all missions, 7 turns with lightning. We could have done this on turn 6, but the friend unit was confused. Doesn't even matter, 7 turns, we got the 15 turn mission, that is so cool. So yeah, we used the limit burst, we used no items, so yeah, that was all missions even. Super cool. So thank you very much, Geared, for the lightning, she proved to be very good. And yeah, this is how lightning can work as a damage dealer. We've seen on the Armor of Oppression trial how she functions as a, well, supporter unit for the breaks. Now we have a showcase of her strong damaging capabilities. She's really good. And like I've said in my banner review, I am going to use lightning for a very, very long time going forward. Probably for the next half a year or even longer, as she is the only one up to this very day that has a 90% spirit break that makes her so valuable for trials where magic DPS are favored, or even Dark Visions, where you always use one evoker or two evoke finishers. She's just not unreplaceable. She's just way too strong, and that is why I will eventually EX plus 3 Lightning, but yeah, it's gonna cost me a lot. I'm at 0 out of 200. Either I buy shards with VIP coins. Let me just check. I really believe I have 0 out of 200, right? Oh, I have 20 out of 200, but still, I believe I can buy 100 from VIP coins next week. That's at 120. That's still 2 whole shard dungeon months that I need to wait for this. I don't know. It's going to take a very long time unless I miraculously off-banner her somehow. But anyways, this concludes the video pretty much. Thank you all for watching. I'm hoping to find a way to showcase New Vision's Reagan as well. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. For now, I'm happy to have the mission completed. One more UOC ticket for the stash. Have a nice weekend, and we'll catch each other in the next one.